Hello, 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 hello? Chat, is that you? Is that you, chat? Chat, is that you? What brings you to my humble abode? Hi. Hello, 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 hello. I have to thank everybody who subscribed just now, because that was so cool. We had a hype train and everything. Also, sorry about my energy tonight. I realized earlier today that it's January. Perp, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. 5 gifted subs from Salsa Seth. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. Psych 12, thank you so much for the 11 months of Prime sub. Thank you, Ellie Hiding, for the 61 months. Oh my god. Thank you to Ghost Lizard 277 for the tier 2? The tier 2 for 44 months? Did you mean to do that? That's crazy. That's so awesome. Top Hat Goblin, thank you for the 2 months of subscription, and thank you, the Gay Avery, for the 58 months. Thank you, Combo Winter, for the 16 months, and thank you, Farron, for the 7. Ah, wow, yay! Wow, yay! Thank you. Fuck you, it's January. Yeah, I gotta pull that up. That's how I feel right now. Where is it? I gotta find it. Oh, that's Hector. That's the Hector lecture guide for M9S.
As long as you are right smack dab in the middle of the boss. We get another hardcore tank buster. As long as the boss is not at 8 stacks yet, these should still be normal sized. Another vamp stomp. A half moon. As long as the boss is not at 8 stacks, this should just be a perfect half arena cleave, followed by the other half. A brutal rain, multi-hit stack. And then Insatiable Thirst for more raid-wide damage. Healers have fun with this one. And then Sadistic Screech for more raid-wide damage and a transition into an ad phase.
Anyways, where's fuck you, it's January? Here we go. Oh, is this 7 minutes long? Or is it 10 seconds long? It is 7 minutes long. But the one that I've seen is 10 seconds long.
Do you know what month it is?
Fuck you, it's January!
That's real. That's how it feels right now. That's how it feels, chat. Is this media share? Are we just observing? This is not media share. I will make it very clear when it's media share, because that's when I'm like, chat, give me money. Chat, I just got back from MAGFEST. And I'm tired. I'm tired. Actually, I'm not even that tired. I guess I'm tired, like, emotionally. I didn't think that I had any, like, post-con depression because other people were crying and I wasn't. Alexa, why are you orange? You're like a little orange with it. What happened? You could be orange. I'm just curious. Didn't Penny do a singing? Yeah, we all did. I also did a singing. Don't worry about it. Okay. How many people have commented on it? Am I the first? Yeah, no, I'm all covered in miasma as well. But yeah, no, it was the best time ever. MAGFEST was really cool. I would like to show off some of the things that people gave me. And I will put them in front of your eyeballs. And then also, I know it's very late for this, but I thought I could show off the stuff that folks got me for my birthday, because it's been in boxes and I would like to take it out because I feel bad just having all these cool things that people got me sitting in boxes. It would be really cool if I had them out and got to show them to you and then put them on my cool shelves. Oh my God, I'm so exhausted. I'm sorry. So I get seasonal depression really badly, and legitimately I thought it wasn't gonna hit me this year, but then for the past 2 days I've done nothing but like agonize over like whether or not I should stream, and it usually ends with me just like rolling over in bed like 4 times and being like, I can't do anything, dude. I'm made of dust. I'm made of literal actual dust. And then today I was like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There are some things I can't do. Usually I like to take a lot of time off in January, but in favor of eventually getting a car, maybe someday, I think I should keep up my momentum because I've been working very hard. I've been having a hard time getting out of bed and stuff. You know how it is. You know how it is. But I've still been going for walks every day. I see the sun sometimes, but sometimes I go for walks and it's all muddy and gray, like a January often is. And I go, although the skies might be gray, I found a way. I'm seeing sunbeams all the time now. Although the grass might be wet, don't give up yet. You'll miss the rainbow if you run now. Space Junk, thank you for the 49 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'd like to talk about my weekend a little bit because it was a lot of fun. Penny and I rented a car and drove down to MAGFEST. Yeah, we love a road trip, Penny and I. We stopped at Buc-ee's, and by stopped at, I mean we had to go like an hour out of our way to get Buc-ee's, but it was worth it. Because then we got to have cool snacks in our hotel and when we got back. Because here's the thing. We were supposed to room with 5 people at a certain point. It was supposed to be me, Penny, Mar, and Ferris and someone else, and I can't remember. It's supposed to be 5 people, and Ferris and the other person were going to stay with us for one night, and then they were going to go to their Gaylord room. Here's the thing about me. I hate stuffed hotel rooms. I do. And I know it's economical, but also I've been doing it my whole life, and it's terrible. Sharing a bathroom with like 7 people in a hotel room makes me want to combust. It's uniquely awful. Uniquely awful. And that's just how we used to do things back then because, you know, we were all broke college students, and now I'm still broke, still completely broke. And you know what? I still have to have a little bit higher standards for myself. I'm fucking 30. I can't keep doing this. You know what I mean? So I didn't like, I found out at the con that we were going to have 5 people, and I didn't like the idea. I was like, at least we get to be around Mar and Ferris. That's cool. And maybe the other person was someone cool too. I cannot remember what I was told. And you know why? Is because apparently Ferris and their friend got into their hotel room like hella early. Like they got into the hotel way early, and they didn't have to stay with us. So the entire weekend, it was just Penny, Mar, and I. And Penny and I had a big bed in a little room area, and Mar had the pull-out couch, which looked pretty comfy. Looked pretty comfy. I was saying is Mar didn't get like a short end of the stick or anything, but also I have to sleep. I have to sleep on a bed. I do. I learned this weekend that I cannot do air mattresses. Very much not so. But I can do beds. My back is not very good. I I did a lot of heavy lifting in my younger years, and now my back is fucking terrible and I throw it out all the time. So yeah, I very much enjoy I enjoy a bed, and I enjoy a non-overstuffed room. 4 people is about the amount of people that are supposed to be in a hotel room. If you lie to the people at the desk and say, yeah, we have 4 people, but you actually have 6 to 8 people, that's like something that I've been a part of many times in my life. And it's never a good situation. Sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's funny, but like, you know where you go when you're overstimulated in that case? You don't go nowhere. Yes? Hello? Yes? Enjoy. Enjoy. I don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, I just I can't sleep on the floor anymore. I can't sleep on air mattresses. I can't. Sometimes even if the pull out isn't comfortable, I can't do it. I need some support. And then also I guess I'm not allowed to say sleep apnea. I can't say I have sleep apnea because I can't get a diagnosis. I've been thinking about that a lot today because I woke up several times with some airway issues. And it just brought me back to the last couple months where I took a bunch of sleep studies, and I kept on being told like, oh yeah, you stop breathing sometimes, but you don't have sleep apnea. We don't know what it's fine. It's not, they said it's not impacting you enough to have like need for like a CPAP machine or anything. And I'm like, I kept thinking about that, and I was like, why would they say that? Like, I clearly, I'm like, my life is worse now because I don't sleep enough. I have to like tilt the bed up. Like, we have like a little mechanical thing. I have to tilt the bed up or I could start like choking in my sleep. And I can't get a CPAP machine? Hello? And the way I just kind of had this epiphany today where I was like, wait a minute. Like, I'm realizing something. If my private health insurance diagnosed me with sleep apnea, maybe they would have had to cover a CPAP machine. And you can't say that stuff to your doctors. You can't like accuse them, because they have your file and they could write something like, yeah, patient is difficult and demanding and blah, blah, blah. You can't like put them on the spot, but also like, I'm not getting treated. I'm like not getting treated for my sleep apnea. And I woke up, my wake up today was like uniquely awful. But the one thing that they were able to do for me is they did double my trazodone. So sometimes if I prop myself up in the right position and I can stay that way, I will get a good night's sleep. And that's what I've been running on lately. CPAP machine seeking note that ruins all future visits. I mean, maybe. I didn't even ask for one. I was literally just saying, I was like, hey, like something is amiss. I didn't always feel like this, and I'm not going to feel better unless something is done. And they're like, well, we can't do anything, or else you might feel better. And that was so expensive. I spent so much money the past few months on like doctor's visits. And they consider it like a specialist appointment because I'm talking to sleep medicine. And so they cost double the normal amount for my copays. And it's like, bro, I can't keep doing this. This is like actually ridiculous. Sorry, I didn't mean to like bum anybody out. We don't have to talk about that. I want to talk about MAGFEST. Fortnite pussy. So Penny and I went down. We got our badges and stuff. And we just kind of palled around. I met some very cool people this weekend. I made a lot of friends, I feel like. This was my first time doing I kind of had like I kind of had an undercover celebrity thing going on, my getup. Cause chat, you're all so cool. You're all so cool. I put you on a pedestal and I'm parasocial about you. I think you're so awesome and cool. That's not true. But I do think you're all very neat people. But I am very prone to overstimulation. And so I had my face mask, which I was wearing not only because I have a weak immune system, but also because I didn't want to get stopped too often. And then I have like a black baseball cap and a chunky pair of glasses that I put on, and I was literally just like, I'm fucking covert right now. I literally this whole weekend I was on a stealth mission. It was awesome. No offense, chat. No offense. I did meet up with so many of you, so many of you, and I hope you all had a good time at the meetup. But I was sneaking around for so much of the weekend. But I made a lot of friends at everybody's. I went to a couple different MAGFEST hotel parties. One really itty bitty one and one really, really crazy one. It was a blast. I met very cool people who I was like, some of them I was like mutuals with, and I didn't know we were mutuals. And then I was like, shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I also set up some dominoes and then knocked the first couple over to watch the other ones fall. In that I took Salty to the God Game meetup, and Jordan! I took Salty to the God Game meetup, and I got him so interested in God Game, and we are going to be playing it on my channel at the end of this month. So please look forward to that. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be. I need a fourth person. I need a fourth person. Hi, I'm so happy to see you. Oh yeah, no, I told Salty about the 27 wishes. I told Salty about that. I think last night or the night before. But it's gonna be Socks is gonna DM, and it's gonna be me, Salty, and Ty so far. I'm gonna look for a fourth because I really want to. I want to fill that out. I just gotta. I'm being very selective. I'm like, I can't just message somebody. This has to be the fucking like. I gotta pull names out of a hat or something. I guess that would be picking just anyone. That would be as random as it gets. Try to get Weird Al. Yeah, for sure. I will. Yeah, 100% yes. I got to meet Marcy in person, which previously Marcy and I have been, well, we met through Penny because Penny did the Do No Harm theme song with Marcy. But then Marcy and I were talking about Yuri one day in the Discord server for the fan dubs. And we ended up setting up a little like Yuri watch party together. So she is showing me Girls Band Cry because I've never seen it. And I am showing her My Go because she hasn't seen it. And we're on episode 4 of My Go. And I think we're on episode 7 of Girls Band Cry. But it's I'm very obsessed with Girls Band Cry. That shit is rancid. Everyone there is fucking rancid. I love it. My Go loving heart is being sated because everyone sucks bad. It's so cool. It's so cool. But I got to hang out with Marcy in person. So did Penny. We were all hanging out together. And I met Jamie and took a picture with Shrimp Miku, which was on Jamie's bag. And she was really cool. She was really cool. Marcy was really cool. It was great to hang out with everybody. I was worried that because I was, you know, kind of, I felt a little along for the ride because like Penny has worked with Jamie and Marcy and hung out with them and been playing video games with them for months. I was kind of worried I'd be like, oh, and I'm here too. And I'm here too. Hello, my name's Joy. Hello, I'm here too. And not really be involved. But no, they were like super nice. Everything was super nice. I didn't really feel like I was imposing. I was just hanging out. I always worry. I have like the flavor of social anxiety where it's like, I think too hard about shit, but then shit happens and I'm just like, whatever. It's nice to be around people. I like people. I like being around people. I like yapping. And that's what I got to do. So it all worked out. You're allowed to go, I'm here too, when it's with your GF. That's true. And can I just say, Jamie Page. Yeah, Jamie Page. It was very neat as someone who really like, I will say I wasn't like, I'm not the longest running Jamie Page fan. I am the longest running Vocaloid fan. I've been into Vocaloid since I was like a fetus, but Jamie Page's work is very good and I like it a lot. So that was cool. That was very, very cool. I mean, you could tell by my starting soon music choice proclivities that I like Jamie Page's music. I was a little, I thought I would be more starstruck, but as it turns out, you could just hang out with people and it's fine. I saw, oh my God, chat. I saw Rebecca Sugar. I saw Rebecca Sugar perform live. Oh my fucking God, dude. Rebecca fucking Sugar, dude. Oh my God, Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar was, yeah, she was there. And we were like being told by everybody that we were like, yeah, that line is so fucking long. You're never gonna get in. Like, just don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. But I was kind of like, well, we might as well try. And we got in line, and no joke, we were there in like 15 minutes. We got through the line in like 15 minutes. It was like nothing. There was like a super short line, a basically non-existent line for people without bags, but we had bags, so we were in the bag check line. Everybody was saying it would take too long to get through there. So most of the people at our hotel were like, yeah, I'm not going to even try. But Mar, Penny, and I, and a few other folks, we just went down and we were like, I think Mar said the motto of the weekend is fuck it. Just do it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's just fuck it. So we said fuck it and we got in line and we were in there immediately. Fuck it, bruh. Yeah, exactly. We were in there immediately, and she played everything that I could have ever possibly even thought about wanting. We got like a Cookie Cat extended version where they said no need for ice, and then they kept repeating that line to really hammer in. It's like, we're talking about like, yeah, of course we're talking about Cookie Cat, but also, wink, wink. No need for ice. And they kept saying that. And it was awesome. It was like a chant. It was really cool. I don't know if she played Time Adventure. I don't remember either. But there was a lot of Adventure Time music. So if you were like there for Adventure Time, I think she played basically everything you would have been happy about, right? Like the Daddy, did you even love me? Like that one. She played I'm Just Your Problem. That was good as fuck. It was really good. Oh my God, she did the one that I love so much. The let's go to the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. That one, oh my God. Oh my God. everything stays right where you left it. I cried like actually during that part. I will say I have a downside. Hey, the entire crew that was on stage, I don't know the specific guy who did the Cookie Cat song, but I have words for you. There was some talk from the person performing it that said, hey, so originally we had like a chiptune, like a real chiptune setup that we were going to bring in, but the save file on our Game Boy got corrupted, and so we lost it. So we had to just use like a backup of the sounds on our computer. So you're not getting the actual chiptune Game Boy sound. You're getting what we have here. And then so he plays the song and it's awesome. And then afterwards he goes, "Oh, here's what the corrupted save file sounds like." Blares a fucking huge staticky garbled mess at maximum volume. I literally like I almost doubled over. Like my hands were like over my ears and I was like fucking sobbing my eyes out. I was like, bro, you can't be doing that. You really can't be fucking doing that. Like there's no way I'm the only autistic person in the audience, right? Like, come on. Like, oh, God. I don't even know. It was just, yeah, that's what I felt like. The DMCA emote. That's what I fucking felt like. But it was really good. And then, okay, so at a certain point, like they were talking about playing Stronger Than You. And so Penny and I were like, we were just like idly chatting while they got things set up. We look back up at the stage and like Estelle is there. Estelle is on the stage. Estelle, like literal Estelle, is on the stage as a secret special guest for this concert, and she's just there, and she's just there, and she's there, and Estelle is there. Yeah, no, insane. Straight up might be worth bringing up to the organizers. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I am one person, and things were hard for me, but I don't know. It was like 4 seconds. I lived. But Estelle was there. Oh my God, Estelle was there, and she did Stronger Than You. I will say, she didn't know all the words, so she did that thing where she like holds up the microphone to the audience a bunch. And then for future songs, she like read the lyrics off her phone. But like, no, I mean, she's Estelle. She can do whatever she wants. I'm like, she probably hasn't sung these songs in a decade, like actually. So I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. I'm just so happy. There was she did that, and then she did a suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cold, I'm suddenly, I'm suddenly a genius, I'm suddenly a fool, I'm suddenly fact, but I feel stranger than fiction, I'm new. I fucking, like, straight up, like, oh my God, that is like my favorite song in anything ever. I love Isn't It Love? It's like, I always wished it was like 4 minutes longer, because it's only like a minute long. Yo, go! I'm so glad I got to meet Will in person. It was awesome. Hi, Will. Hi, Will. Hi, Will. I smile at you. Smile, smile. Wait, why don't you have a VIP? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Cool. There you go. So yeah, it was Isn't It Love? And then they did what was it? Oh, the Here Comes a Thought that might alarm you, and how it harmed you. That, oh my God. I used to just like sob my eyes out listening to that song. And let me tell you, when it came up in the concert, I was not holding it together. And then the last one Estelle did was, the last one Estelle did was like the last song of the show was the theme song, the extended version of the theme song, that if you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the four of us taking you down, because we're good at evil never beats us. We'll win the fight and then go out for pizzas. We are the crystal gems. So that was technically the last one Estelle performed in, but the last one that was just like her song was what was it called? It goes stop in the middle of fear and pain. Oh, it's something about the truth. It's the true kind of love. Fucking awesome. Fucking amazing. Yeah, that was a magical moment. That was I love the Steven Universe movie the most. Spinell is like my favorite character in all of Steven Universe. Actually, that's not true. Garnet is my favorite character, but like Spinell is like tied. I'll say that Spinell is tied. Those two are my favorite characters, and I love the Steven Universe movie. And so I bought the vinyl for the Steven Universe movie at the concert, and I was going to have Rebecca sign it, but her signing got canceled because she got sick, or I guess it was just generally under the weather, which is fine. Rebecca Sugar, please take care of yourself. Please, please, please. So I will just say though, if you were a fan of anything Rebecca Sugar's ever done, be it her new album, which, oh my God, all of the performances of her new album were so good. Adventure Time or Steven Universe, legitimately, if you like any of those things, she had food for you. She had delicious meals for you. And it was literally so incredibly good. It was such a good show. And the second to last song before they did the Steven Universe theme, the second to last song was It's Only Magic. Isn't it amazing when you know every second that you see is 24 connected pieces? Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching the show. Dude, I was fucking bawling. Dude. That's the OKKO ending song. Oh my fucking God, dude. No fair. No fucking fair. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. Yeah, so her new album, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, and then the ending song for OKKO. Basically anything you could want. They even did they had like some season 1 favorites too. They did the Steven and the Crystal Gems, we're gonna make you smile. I accidentally created an alternate timeline. Steven and the Crystal Gems, come on now, don't be shy. I learned to stay true to myself by watching myself die. It was fucking awesome. It was so great. They played everything. Anything you could have wanted was there. Like, genuinely, it was so cool. It was so cool. I also saw Casey Lee Williams. And I'll say this. I don't want to be rude at all, because Casey Lee Williams was an excellent performer. Amazing singing, amazing music, amazing instrumentation. The acoustics were great. It was great to listen to. Bizarre set list. The set list drove me nuts. I was so confused. Because there was some crowd pleasers, I think, at the beginning and in the middle, but there's these huge chunks of time where it was kind of just like, okay, so all right, let me just lay it out for you. Okay, let me just lay it out for you. And it was an excellent show. It was an excellent show. And I did run into Casey Lee Williams in the hall, and I ran up and I was like, hey, can I take your picture? Can I take a picture with you? And we took a selfie. But I, as we were walking away, I said, I loved your show. And I don't want that to be a lie. It was a good show. It really was. It really was. I will say, though, so it started with Mirror Mirror, right? Fucking awesome. Very cool. Mirror Mirror. the Weiss song from the Weiss trailer. Very, very awesome. And then I Burn right after that. So 2 bangers right off the bat. They skipped the Blake trailer song, which is awesome. Good job. Sensible, smart, ideal. That's how it should be. This is the singer for Ruby, by the way, in case anyone is unaware. Yeah, she played those and then immediately went into Caffeine, which I'm sorry, that is like the worst Ruby song. No offense, because I know that there are Caffeine enjoyers. This is like not a good song. I'm sorry. That one is just like uniquely like, oh man, what are we doing here? It was cool. It was cool to see it live, kind of in its own way. But Mara and I were kind of just like looking at each other like, oh my God, dude. Sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's just like, it's like very corny. It's very, very corny. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just also like, it has the association of being the end of season 2, which is like where they introduce like 4 new characters who we've never seen before and then give them like all the screen time. And then at the end of it, the entire Ruby team is like, well, I guess we don't know what happened or what the bad guys' motives are or what anything is. Oh, well, let's go take a nap. But then there were some bangers there, but then, you know, she played like the Jean Pira song and they had like a Jean Pira AMV. And I was like, damn, I miss you, Pira. Jean, no offense. If you like Jean, I'm sorry. If you like Jean, I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. I'm a hater through and through. Then the bangers, okay? 3 songs from Volume 9. 3 songs from Volume 9. It was the opening, which was cool. It was the song from the chess match, like the crazy chess match, which was very awesome. And then I think it was like the final song, the like slow one. I think maybe it was a credit song. I don't remember. It was cool as fuck. But then they played Shapeshifter, which is like a cover of a Persona song. I'm a shapeshifter. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I just gotta be true to myself. I feel like that's the kind of thing I would find really cool if I was at like a Persona music show. You know, like she has a cover of some Persona songs. Oh, she played a song that she did for a trailer for a board game called Tournament Arc, which is like a make your own sports anime board game, which I didn't even know that existed, but that seems so cool. And the music was great. The music was amazing. I really like that. And then Casey Lee Williams looked me right in the eyes and was like, Joy, this one's for you. Not really, but I felt that way. The song from the Shadow the Hedgehog prequel cartoon, the Sonic X Shadow Generations prequel cartoon, where he's like raiding the gun facility, the Casey Lee Williams song from that was played, and they had an AMV for it. And I was so happy. I was smiling wide. I was so fucking hype. But yeah, and then like I really wanted, but the thing is that like there were a lot of crowd pleasers that I was kind of shocked weren't there. Nevermore was not present, which was kind of weird to me. Selfishly, I wanted to hear I May Fall because I feel like it's like the best season 1 song. I feel like it's kind of crazy that Red Like Roses didn't make an appearance, like part 1 and 2. Like those are like some of the most popular songs in the series, but not that the set list had to all be like extremely popular songs. I was just surprised that those weren't present because that to me feels like that's Ruby. Like that's fucking Ruby, right? Like, I don't know, not like a terrible decision or anything, just like one that I didn't understand. And that's okay. But the ending song was the final song was the season 1 opening. This will be the day we waited for. This will be the day we open up the door. Which is like, I mean, it's all right. It's not even the best Ruby opening. It's not even like to me. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. To me, it's not even close to being the best Ruby opening. But no Nevermore, no Bumblebee, no I don't know. I just feel like there's so many good Ruby songs, and there weren't like a ton of like there weren't. If I was making the set list, I would have picked a few different things. I think. No offense. No offense. It was a good show. When I saw Casey Lou Williams in the hallways and I told her I liked her show, I wasn't lying. It was a good show. Set list was a little weird, but what set list is perfect? I'll tell you whose is perfect. Rebecca Sugar's. Rebecca Sugar's set list is absolutely perfect. It was just amazing, dude. It was so good. It was such an excellent weekend. So other than like walking through the small rooms here and there, other than walking through some of the smaller like concert venues, those are the only two like big main hall concerts I went to. Triple Dial, thank you so much for the raid with a party of 6. I got raided. I'm so raided right now. So I didn't, those are the main stage things I went to. The rest of it was just like walking past like the chiptune area a bunch and just seeing some cool stuff. So that's, yeah, the music was great. The music part of the music and gaming festival was fucking awesome. So yeah, I had a very excellent time in that regard. The first thing I did when I got there, though, is like when the artist alley opened on the first day, I did some stamp rallies, which I could show you some of the stuff I got for them. Hold on. I have my webcam set up specifically for this. Oh, hey, there's Meepers. This is Meepers. Meepers is a weighted plushie that Penny got me. And now she comes with me everywhere. I don't know how I could get her into frame. That's Meepers. So yeah, I love Meepers. I love Meepers so much. She's keeping me company while I stream. But yeah, I did some stamp rallies and I got some cool little goodies from that. I guess I could show off the first one I did, which was the Final Fantasy stamp rally. And I talk about this on a podcast that won't come out for another month and a half because it's Derek and I's podcast and we're still working on it. But I did a Final Fantasy stamp rally and I was a little like, I don't know, I knew the prizes ahead of time because they tell you, but I felt like it was maybe not like the strongest prize pool in the universe for doing a stamp rally. For those of you who don't know, a stamp rally is when you have to visit a bunch of tables and buy $10 worth of merchandise from a certain amount of tables that are participating in the stamp rally. They give you a stamp and then you trade it in for prizes at the end. So I did the Final Fantasy one and like there were 5 tables, which means you had to spend like $50 basically. And all of the prizes for this one are made of paper, except for the ribbons, which are made of cloth, which kind of felt weird to me. I was like, 5 tables is a lot for paper prizes. No offense, because I did have a good time doing it. Here's my stamp card. I will say overall, very, very cool. Very fun to do. I did think that like it being all paper prizes was kind of strange because I also did a Zelda stamp rally and there were only 3 tables, which means you had to spend like a minimum of $30. And the only reason I did multiple is because a lot of them were like doing multiple stamp rallies at the same table. So you could like, I didn't have to spend like fucking $150 just to get my stamps. It was more like it was a lot cheaper. But the Zelda one only had 3 tables involved, and you got like a Midna enamel pin, which is really pretty. A fucking like an art card with little scenes from Breath of the Wild, and then like a little bust statue of Link that's like really high quality. So I was like, damn, Final Fantasy fans, you got to step up your game. But I do think that these are really cool. I don't know what this is a reference to. You Spoony Bard. I'm sure this is a Final Fantasy meme of some kind. I'm not familiar. Then we have the cute little chocobo ribbon. This is delightful. This is a favorite. I love this chocobo ribbon. I didn't put it on my badge because I didn't want to be, there were so many people there who had like 800 tags hanging off of their badge. Oh, it's a famous line from FF4. Okay, cool. There were a lot of people who had 800 ribbons hanging off of their badge. I didn't want to do that. It felt a little cumbersome. This is one of my favorite things that came with it. The Tantalus Company presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Admission 1. And this is like an actual like, oh no, it's not perforated. I thought it was a perforated ticket. Maybe I'm a liar. Oh no, it is perforated. Yeah. This edge right here is perforated. So it's like an actual like theater ticket, which I thought was very cool. This is from Final Fantasy IX. And then this is the other thing that I thought was amazing. There were 2 ticket related prizes. This is an Arcadion ticket. So for the Arcadion Heavyweight Championship, between the Brute Bomber and the Warrior of Light, it's got like a seat number and everything. This is so cool. This is such a cool prize. So I am happy I did this one. I do think that the prizes maybe were a little bit cheaper, but I did do this one because I already wanted Final Fantasy merch. So like, I didn't feel that put out. But in terms of the stamp rallies, I do think that maybe some of these were a little bit like less interesting, but that's okay. That's not terrible. This is a cute little Corpicur and Spriggan sticker sheet. I think that's adorable. And then lastly, and most coolly, is this miniature Vivi postcard print, which I just like Vivi, so that's pretty awesome. I got this, and then also I'm so sorry. So many people at the meetup shoved things into my hands that I don't remember exactly who gave me what, but I think Autumn gave me one of these. So I bought this, and then I think Autumn also gave me one. But this is Sphene from FF14. This is the only piece of Sphene merch in the entire convention. And I'm not kidding. I scoured it. This was the only Sphene merch in the whole con. Non-existent Bumpkin, thank you so much for the 27 months. Yeah, this is my Sonic Symphony mat. It's a little grody. I have to replace it, but I like it. I talked to you about it, but I wasn't the one who gave it to you. Fuck. Okay, well, I bought one and then someone gave me one. I am so sorry that I don't know who gave it to me. I apologize so deeply, but yeah, Sphene. The only Sphene at the whole con, which by the way, I'm starting to get a little pissed off. I can't lie, because now there's like there are so much Dawn Trail merchandise at cons now, like actually a lot. There's Wooklamats, there's Aaronvilles, there's, oh my God, wait, I gotta show you this. I gotta find something really quick. This drives me fucking nuts. Here it is. Fucking Otis! Otis Valona from Dawn Trail. And let me tell you, I bought it because it's awesome. But there's an Otis and only one table has Sphene. And let me tell you, the table that has this Otis is the same table that had Sphene. Okay? Same one. So this is cool. This is amazing. This is the only piece of Otis art merchandise that has probably ever existed. And it's fucking awesome, and I'm glad it exists. Why is there no fucking Sphene? Sphene is not unpopular. I'm pretty sure I see people fucking retweeting fucking Sphene art to thousands and thousands of likes and retweets all the fucking time. What is going on, man? It is not right. It is not fucking right. And you know what? This thing, they said that they also had a Sphene charm that was kind of like this, and it sold out. It sold out, dude. There were so many people selling Final Fantasy merch, and I'm telling you, if they made Sphenes, they would sell out. You would make so much money off of Sphene merch. That's what I'm saying. Like, make Sphene merch. What is going on? I feel crazy. I feel crazy that this is the piece of Sphene merch at the entire con, the only one. The only one, dude. And the same thing happened at MomoCon. There was no hoodie Sphene. There was only the endless Sphene, whom we all know and love. And she was in the form of a keychain that was in the art style of Hanna-Barbera. And I think that that's so awesome. But I need Sphene. I need Sphene, dude. I need Sphene. This was given to me by Fable. And it's awesome. This is a Gmod error. Or a source error. Did everyone just sell out Sphene? No, only that one table did, because I asked the other people if they have Sphene merch or even like sell it in online stores, and they all said no. They all said no. The people at the table that had the Sphene sticker that I bought, they said that they would sell Sphene keychains on their online store. But no, everybody else was like, oh no, we just don't do that. We just haven't made any yet. And it's like, bro, I would give you so much. There was a table that just had like a trillion different pieces of Grahatia merch, which God bless. God bless. I mean, if they had that for Sphene, I'm not even kidding. I think I'd buy everything. I think I would. I'm so serious. Yeah, no shade. Grahatia is beautiful. Of course, you should make and sell 800 pieces of Grahatia merch. Yeah, that was okay. That was the same stall that had the Sphene sticker. You're right. Why do they have everything? They know their fucking audience. All I'm saying is, if a table had that much Sphene merch, I would have bought all of it. Oh, so I made stickers on the way to the convention, and then I had to go to the little FedEx office to get them like laminated and printed. I wonder how much Ardbert merch there is there. I did not see any. Oh, thank you, Autumn. I appreciate that. But I got these laminated and I cut them out with a pair of scissors. And so this is what I handed out to people at the meetup. So if you got one of these, awesome. I'm officially out. I have 0 remaining stickers, and I probably won't reproduce these because I thought it would be cool if all the stickers that I gave out at cons were unique. So I'll have a different one if you come to like MomoCon or whatever. You can get cool stickers, and that's of my new design, which if you haven't seen my new design, she's right here. Isn't she cute? She is fully rigged and she looks great. I'm not using her until I have more updated materials for my stream, but this is my new design, Develop 2.5. Dude, somebody drew her titties. It's awesome. It's awesome, chat. It's awesome. I can't, obviously I can't link it on stream, obviously. And I'm not telling you where to find it. And chat, if you tell people where to find it, I will literally block you. I'm just saying. Smile, 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 smile. So yeah, I was handed a lot of cute things. I got this Ranma ribbon, which is very cute. I love Ranma. I have Gibsons. 2 of them. 2 Gibsons. I got a bunch of stickers from Shar, which I love, but I think I left them in the bedroom in my purse. These were things given to me at the meetup. There's like a muscular woman still in love. if you gave one of these things to me, please claim, because I straight up, I'm so sorry. There were so many things that were put in front of me. I asked foolishly, I asked people what their actual name was and not their chat name. So like, I couldn't even begin to imagine who gave me what, because I was just like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. What is your name? What is your name? How old are you? That's what I said. I said that in real life. So I don't know who gave me what. I'm so sorry. I have this I fucking love bunnies so much badge that I love. And then I was given the choice between 3 stickers. I was supposed to pick one, but I was agonizing so much that they let me pick 2. This is a destroy it all and love me in hell sticker that says get on TF2. So thank God for that. And then obviously you're about to see why it was so hard for me to pick, because it was between that and Peach and Daisy making out in like swimwear. So like my hands were tied, folks. Get on TF2s from Juice Packs. Okay. So these are both from Juice Packs. Cleaver, thank you so much for the 69 months. And then I got one of these, which I think is super adorable. Oh yeah. So chat, I got to tell you about the God game we did, because I want to show off the cards that I got. Oh, wait. Also before I shift off of gifts, this was from Robin. I'm almost positive. My memory is shit. My memory is god awful. If this was Robin's gift, I fucking win. I get 100,000 remembering things points. This was Robin's gift to me. This is a big Pusheen s'more, and it's so soft and squishy, and I love it so much. You technically, you were at MAGFEST, but you weren't supposed to be there? That was 100% Robin's. I fucking knew it. Thank you, Robin. You'll probably see this later if you're not here. I assume you're not here, but I also got this from the Artist Alley, and I forgot to open it. It's a Joker mystery pack. I thought it was just going to be cards, which is why I bought it, but it seems to be something thicker. So we're about to see what this is. Oh, that's cute. It's on a little keychain. I don't know which Joker this is. It's been too long since I played Batro. You got smuggled in for a brief moment. I'm telling you, people don't badge swap like they used to. It used to be such an easy thing. Now it's like, oh, you got like security guards all over the Gaylord checking people for badges. Okay, so and also Sock, Salty's partner, gave me this. It's a little tiny glass, not glass, but it's a cat. It's a little plastic kitty cat, and I love it so much. Oh, and Salty gave me these. Salty got me these from Japan and tried to mail them to me, and for some reason the package got returned. But now I have them in real life. I was given these in real life. To Mori and Rana. Life is beautiful. What else? What else can I show off from the Artist Alley before I talk about God Game? I got this. Garnet. I was just happy to see FF9 merch. I'm glad that the artists are also on board with the resurgence. Oh, wait, I think this is also from Juice Packs. Right? Because I complained on Twitter. I do want to iterate that was like a joke, but also it was funny to me. But I kept finding out that everyone was getting handed Yuri manga, and it was everybody I knew except for me that got Yuri manga as a gift. And I literally posted, I posted on Twitter. I said, do you hate me? Do you spit on my garden of love and cherishment of Yuri? What is going on? And apparently it was just because they assumed that I had all Yuri already, but I very much don't. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to have it. I'm gonna read it. It's Yuri. And Penny got I Don't Know Which Is Love, which is a manga that I do have actually, and it's one of my favorites. Anybody else think that the professor lady is like the best character? And even though it's like a harem series, so it's like it's probably not gonna be her, but she's like the best one, isn't she? She kind of is. She's kind of the best one. That's all I'm saying. She's literally the best character, and it's like probably not going to be her that the main character ends up with, but it's like it should be, you know? It should be. This was given to me. Sparkle on Raven Rumble. I haven't opened it because I don't want to break the seal. I don't want to break the seal. But this is our fighting game apparently for the PSP. This is so sick. Yeah, if you open it, there's like, oh, there's art in here, actually. I also want to apologize to the like 4 or 5 people that handed me art-related gifts and said, hey, I made this just before you revealed Dollop 2.5. Sorry. My bad. I'm gonna put this on the inside right here. I didn't mean to, chat. I just have the worst timing ever because people handed me beautiful fan art gifts and I was literally like, oh, thank you so much. And they said to me, sorry. They said, sorry, you just redesigned it. I finished this the day before you redesigned it. I was like, or the day before you revealed it. This is by Sapphire Bright Eyes. Thank you for your amazing streams and VO work. Sparkle on. Isn't that cute? That's so adorable. This literally makes me so happy. It's me and Raven. It's me and Raven. And then I have, of course, my UMD. I don't know if this is meant to come out. Oh, it is. Oh, shit. It actually is. I'm going to put this in my PSP just to see what happens. This is like the coolest thing ever. This is like genuinely the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Sapphire Bright Eyes, and we've been receiving these PSP game gifts for the past few years. And I'm just very thankful. It's very, very awesome, and I appreciate it so much. What else is there? Well, there's a lot of stuff that I bought because I'm a sticker addict, but what else do I want to show off? I don't get what this means, but I was given it for free, so I you know, who am I to disagree? It says Amarat is my Roman Empire. It's just me. Is it because Amarat is gone? Is that the bit? I don't know. I guess so, because Amarat burned to the ground. It's cool though. It's very cool. I was given it for free and I like it. I think I was given it alongside the one I actually put on my badge, which I do relate to much more. So this was my badge. This is a Still in Love keychain that Shar got me. Which, bless you, Shar. I love you. It's a thing you think about all the time. Oh, okay, I get it. So I have a Yuri Warrior badge. Like I said, I didn't want to put too many badges on my shit. But Yuri Warrior, that's like the name of my character in RuneScape and Monster Hunter. Well, one of the Monster Hunters. Girl King Warrior is my Monster Hunter Wilds name. But Yuri Warrior is literally a thing that I call myself regularly. So that's beautiful. They made it just for you. I don't think that that's true, but I like the thought. And then this is the other one from that table where I got the Amarat one. Mommy Heidelin's Brave Little Spark. Hear, feel, today I learned to hear, feel, think. Mommy Heidelin's Brave Little Spark. I just think it's neat. I just think it's neat. Chat, I just think it's neat. I'm so fucking mad I didn't get one. I'm sorry I couldn't find it. I did my best. I tried to find one for Penny, but I couldn't. Oh, Oh, wait, here's the here's the acrylic standees for the Deltarune stamp rally. Do you want to see them? I'm very happy about these. Like I said, I didn't go crazy on the stamp rallies. I know it seems that way because I did 3 different stamp rallies, but they all had varying levels of money you needed to spend, and also some of them would give you 2 stamps for different stamp rallies from the same table. So these are all acrylic standees. I'm not going to put them together right now, but this is there's my new Ralsei. This is like my favorite one. I love this art style so much. This Susie. So each artist did a different one. This is Noelle. And she's pretty. And of course, the Queen. So basically it's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's what you get for doing that. Ooh, okay. All right. Here's this. God, I feel so bad because this is like hand-drawn art. And my memory is so awful. My memory is literally so awful. I cannot remember for the life of me who handed this to me. But the problem with that is that it was like someone in the hotel, like in the hotel room, which means it was a friend of mine. And I can't fucking remember who handed it to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you ever see this, I'm so ridiculously sorry. It's insane. I'm just gonna have to ask my friends later. I'm gonna ask like who drew the buttons. Did I see who I thought I saw? I don't know. Who did you see? I also got handed a little. This is like a little Enderman Gunpla. Zoe Chalk Jester. Okay, I believe you. Thank you, Crimson Violinist, for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Queenie? Queenie. 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 Let me think. Queenie. Oh, the Queen from Deltarune. Yes, 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 yes. That is who you saw. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and this is like I was talking about the enamel pin for the Zelda one. Look at this Midna. Yeah, right here. Look how cool that is. People usually sell these things for like 25 bucks. So like, I felt like that one was an insanely good deal. I thought that was so cool. I have this was handed to me on day 1. That's butter. That's butter, chat. That's a butter badge. Oh, this one was cool. I went up to someone's table and they said, "Tell me about your Warrior of Light." And I did, and I showed them a picture, and then they handed me this. They handed me a keychain of a triple triad card with their Warrior of Light on it. I was like, this is so cool. This is like amazing. I like literally, I love this. This is such a cool idea, but also probably kind of an expensive one. So I think that that's really interesting and awesome. Oh, this is the other thing that came with the Zelda stamp rally is, I think this is a magnet actually, now that I'm looking at it. But it's like a Link bust and it's really fucking high quality. Like this is really fucking well made. It's so cool. It's just so fucking cool. And then we were given this, I think, during the Rebecca Sugar concert, right? It's a little sprout hair clip. So you put it on, then you have a little sprout coming out of your head. Very cute. What else is there to show? Oh my God. Okay, so I haven't opened it yet because they're still mint condition. I don't know. But Marcy got me this. This is like kind of crazy. Like it was after the con too. So like I'm still kind of in shock. I was still like floored about it. Marcy got me this. Like, oh my God. Like that's like, oh my God, right? Like, oh my God. I don't even know. I don't even know how to react to that. It's so amazing. Yep. That's real. That's actually real. That's real talkies. And then, let's see. Can I show you any other merch I bought? Here's a Susie. A shiny, shiny Susie. And she's Light World on the back. How did she afford that? I don't know. I don't know. And then I have this hand sanitizer, keeping my hands clean. Chat, keep your hands clean. They were mostly in the hotel room, except for Millie, because Millie is almost always in my backpack. But I brought two more of my dollies with me. These ones don't have names yet, but I have decided that they are girlfriends and in love. These are two of my two other Calimbos, whom I love so much. They are the cutest in the world. So these little friends were on my nightstand for the weekend. I really just didn't want to leave without them. I love them so much. I love them so much. They're so cute. And then of course, in my bag at all times is silly Millie. There's Billy. Look at Billy, look at Billy. I bet they eat pizza like lesbians. What does that mean? Is this just, it's a lesbian thing I don't understand, I'm sure. That's how it works. Lesbians are always saying things I don't get. They're like, I have a gold star. And I'm like, oh, so you did really well at something? And they're like, no, I've never had sex with men. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know how it is with lesbians. And by that, I mean, I don't know how it is with lesbians. So, I gotta tell y'all about this God game match because I went over there. It was right before Mars' big karaoke event stream. And I brought Salty with me. And I also met Ultima Shadow there? Ultima? I did not know Ultima until that day. Or who Ultima was, but they're very cool. They're very, very cool. So we played God Game. And here's so I won. I played against Salty, and because of that, I was able to take home the MAGFEST exclusive music and gaming Doge, which is festive and has the ability after the music and gaming Doge triggers its festive, the card you gift must be played immediately. Happy MAGFEST from your Doge family. Then I have a blank God Game champion card. I was going to have Rebecca Sugar sign this also, but she canceled her signing event, which I understand. It would have been awesome, though. It would have been awesome to have a Rebecca Sugar autograph champion. And then lastly, and this is the one that the story comes from, is a torn in half Blaze the Cat, which when you play God Game, you're allowed to take home one card that was played during your match. And Blaze the Cat was the one I decided to take, and she was ripped in half. So let me tell you about this. Let me tell you how this went. So I take Salty to the God game table, and I could just switch back to the screen for now because I'm not showing you anything else just yet. But I take Salty to the God game table, and we're just like teaching Salty how to play a little bit. And Socks asks, "Do you want to do a short game, which takes about a half hour, or a full game, which could be like an hour to 2 hours?" And we were like, "Well, we'll need a short game because we're going to karaoke after this." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, cool." So Socks sets us up, and it's going like fine. Salty is like, you know, brand new, so I pull some tricks here and there. I do some shenanigans and put Salty in scary positions, and then I play an environment card that lets the environment card does nothing except it lets the next player pick 2 environment cards to play at the same time. Okay, so two environment cards can be played at the same time for when Salty picks them, which I thought would just be fun. I'm very pro during God game. I'm always pro like whatever is the most fun or funny or ridiculous. Like, how can we break the game the easiest? And so Salty picks the next 2 environment cards, and one of them is like every time, oh, you can play an infinite amount of explore cards, and every time you play an explore card, you get 1d4 coins. And then he plays another environment that says, when you would gain coins this turn, didn't Cerno's perfect math class get drawn? It got drawn nearby, but I didn't get it. Also, bone to fucking pick. Cerno's math class was stolen. Socks specifically was going to give me Cerno's math class after it was used in the MAGFEST games, and someone walked off with it. Like, actually, like, Socks doesn't have it anymore. So somebody did take Cerno's math class, and it was supposed to be mine. So somebody straight up stole it. Potato King, thank you so much for the 15 months. So yeah, somebody stole Cerno's math class, which is a bummer. But yeah, I know the precious thing, it got stolen. It did. It was supposed to be mine, chat. It was supposed to be mine. Anyways, like, okay, so the other environment card. So one of the environment cards is everyone you could play infinite explore cards, and every time you do, you get 1d4 coins. And the other card he plays is, when you would draw coins, draw consumable explore cards instead. So now it's my turn. Every time I do anything, I am given explore cards. I am given 1d4 explore cards anytime I play anything, because my entire hand is explore cards. Oh, and also the other effect of the fields that were in play were that you couldn't look at your hand. You had to turn your hand face down, shuffle it, and play whatever card was on top. So I didn't know what I was playing, but I had a handful of explore cards. So I was just playing explore card after explore card over and over and over and over and over again. And every time I did, I got 1d4 consumables. And we literally, I'm not even kidding, we took all of the consumables out of the game. So there was like 5 other games happening concurrently with ours, and the explore cards were all gone for all of them. The consumable explore cards were all gone. Nobody could use any of them because we all were drawing from the same decks in the middle of the table. But I personally commandeered every single fucking explore card there was. And yeah, so I took all the consumables, and then once they were out, I was just playing them. I was just rapid fire playing consumables. until I was down to just like a couple that I couldn't look at. And I was like, maybe I should save some for my next turn. So I passed my turn to Salty. And here's what happens is Robbie walks by and hands Salty a card and goes, you drop this. Hey, you drop this. You drop this on the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? You can't just, and Robbie just walks away. Salty's like, I didn't drop. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So Robbie hands Salty a card. And that card is fucking Thanos. Okay. So Salty plays Thanos. And Thanos has something called a battle cry. And a battle cry is an ability that activates when you play a card. And I bet you can all guess what that battle cry does. It destroys half of all character cards in play. Now, when you are playing God Game in Tabletop Simulator and Thanos is used, cards just get deleted from the table. In real life, Socks took all the cards, shuffled them up, took 50% of them, and ripped them in half. In real fucking life. Hence, the torn in half Blaze that I took home. I'll show her again. She's in 2 pieces. Torn in half Blaze is what I walked away with. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy fucking Fazbear got ripped in half. You got 1 card stolen and the other ripped in half. Yes. It gets worse though. It does. The story does get worse. So all this happens. You have the ripped in half Freddy. I can take a pic. Please send it to me. Please fucking send it to me. I took Blaze the Cat because here's the thing is that I wanted Blaze the Cat the most. And then I was kind of feeling like, hey, if I take this home, I will say the rest of the cards in play were fucking like Homestuck characters and like Danganronpa characters. So like, no desire at all. I very clearly had lost my chance to get cool God Game cards except for Blaze. So, I wanted Blaze as my card and, she got ripped in half, but then I was like, this is kind of a story. So I might as well take her. Because even bad stories are stories people tell each other. So yeah, I took Blaze as my card to keep, and so half my field got fucking devastated. I was able to use my money, my in-game funny money, to refill. And I used special items. So one of my consumables was a golden pickaxe. My Explorer consumables was a golden pickaxe, and when you play the golden pickaxe, it lets you draw from gimmick decks. And so I got to draw a bunch of cards from the Doge deck, which all have like insane abilities that make no sense, or do crazy things. And so that's what I filled my field with, is Doges. And I think Salty did the same, is put some Doges down. So here's how the rest of the game went. We played the game kind of normal back and forth for one last turn. And then it was my turn. And Salty had 3 health left. I think I had like 12, right? So this turn was basically it. Salty had like 1 card with taunt, like a Doge card with taunt. And I had like I had plenty of cards on the field. So I would be able to kill it. And then I would be able to take the rest of Salty's health. That's just, writing was on the wall. The game was mine. However, I had drawn so many consumables, chat. So many consumables. And I still had just a couple left over. And I thank my lucky stars that they did not get played when I was picking random cards from my deck. When I was picking random cards to be played. I was I was pretty happy I didn't play every single consumable I had, because one of the consumables I had, and I just did this for the love of the game, and this could have made me lose, hypothetically. Like, this could have made me lose, technically speaking. I played a card that was like, it was like Gizmoid or some shit like that, or Gizoid. I don't know. It was like it was a robot from like Sonic Rush or something. And this consumable card, this Explore card, lets you replay a battle cry on the field of any card on the field as if it's yours. So I threw it down and I said to Salty, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. And he goes, it's okay. I know I lost. It's fine. And I said, no, it's so much worse than that. So I put down Gizoid and it let me reuse Thanos's battle cry. So I call Socks over and I'm like, hey, look at the card I'm playing. Look at the card I'm playing. And he goes, what, did you win? You won, right? You won? And I said, no, look. And so Socks has to take both of our fields again, shuffle them up, take half of them, and he starts ripping cards in half. And he's announcing them too. He goes, this card is destroyed. This card is gone. All of these cards getting fucking annihilated. And I think there was a Homestuck card in there that got torn in half. And it was the only one where people weren't like gasping and screaming. Instead, they were like cheering. They were like laughing and cheering when this Homestuck guy got ripped in half. I think his name was Solace or something. But yeah, everyone cheered for that one. It was really funny. Bulbasaur got ripped in half as well. Yeah, no, Socks was like shocked. It was so funny. Oh, this is the picture Will sent me. This is Freddy Fazbear ripped in half. Goodbye, Freddy Fazbear. So Socks has to gather up the cards again and tear them all in half. Someone was standing behind us. If I recall, it was yeah, I think it was Snowrunt Pyro. I think it was Snowrunt Pyro, who was standing behind us and was like, you cannot tear up Doge climbers, which are the ice climbers but Doge, because apparently this card was like MVP for 2 days in a row and was like very coveted and a lot of people wanted it. I got that card ripped in half and people were like distraught. Like apparently a bunch of God game was being played before that day, and the Doge climbers were an MVP, a hero, a beloved character, and I got them fucking ripped in half. So it just so happened also that it was like most of Salty's cards that got ripped up, and like my field was like fine. My deck was like a-okay. No problems at all. So it was just random. It was random, and I so happened to have had the bigger field, so I just took the rest of Salty's health and the game was over. Technically, I could have done that without getting a bunch of cards torn up, but I was so happy. I was so deeply happy about the opportunity that was presented to me to pick up to pick up that card that let me replay a battle cry, and just having them all get ripped in half for no reason. God game isn't about winning. I feel like that's true. It's about doing fucked up things. Because you know what? We played God game on Mars stream, and I had that turn. For those of you who haven't seen it, I had a turn that took up an entire 4-hour stream. Like, I was just doing stupid shit the entire time. I was breaking the game. I didn't let anyone else have a turn. I was just doing crazy fucking soft lock shit. The entire time, Darkiplier was in the boss zone on the field and had a showstopper ability that I could have used literally at any time to kill the rest of the players, set their HP to 0, and win the game. I could have done it at any time. And you know what? I fucking didn't. I fucking didn't do it. I fucking didn't do it. Instead, I took a 4-hour God game turn, and that turn ended up costing me the game, essentially, because Penny was able to play a card with her reactive action that allowed her to give wishes to someone who knows nothing about God game. And she gave 27 wishes to Lady Emily, who joined the call and got to make up a bunch of new rules for the game we were playing. And one of them was that the everything that happened on the stream had to reset, which means that it was now Penny's turn again, and my 4-hour turn had never happened. So it was all completely undone. So that's the kind of funny shit you can get up to in God game. So I'm always about that. I always want my games to be like ridiculous and insane. I always want my God game games to yeah, it got retconned. My turn got retconned. It was awesome. Yeah, please watch the Mar God game VODs, but also I do want to say this is a little self-advertising. I'm getting Ty and Salty and Socks together, and we're gonna play God game at the end of the month. I still need to grab one more person for it, but that is the plan. We're gonna do God game at the end of the month, and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I got the taste again. I'm like, I need to play God game again ASAP. Because there are just so many ways you could just like destroy the game. You could destroy the game in so many fun ways. And even though we were playing a short game and that's all I could do is like take all the consumables out of all the decks and make sure that no one at the entire table out of the 8 games that were being played at once, nobody could have any consumables. And then we got, I think, a cumulative like 10 to 15 cards torn in half, which was very cool. And yeah, I just had a really good time. I had a really good time. Shit was beautiful. So yeah, that was great. Then we went to Mars karaoke stream. If you didn't catch it, I sang some songs. I sang a few. What was it? I sang Oklahoma by Jack Stauber. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. That shit was the best. I wanted to sing that one, and I did. So that was cool. I can't remember what else I sang. I queued everything up at the last second. But it was fun. It was a lot. Oh, I did wheeze. I did wheeze it up. I did say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. I think I killed that one. I think I killed. Oh yeah, and I did From the Start, and I did My Own Worst Enemy with Mar, which is a tradition for us now because we've done it more than once. But yeah, we did My Own Worst Enemy. Please tell me why. We did I did From the Start. What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. That shit is so good. And then I did Say It Ain't So, which is a really good Weezer song, in my opinion. And I do think that I killed it. But then I was like, I changed out of my cosplay halfway through. And then I had to rush to do Oklahoma. And I sang it like an octave lower than I had to. And I felt bad about it because I was just like panicking and rushing. But maybe I'll just do it again next year. I'll just do it again next year. And it'll be fine. Because you know what? I love Oklahoma. I'll sing it twice. So nice, I'll sing it twice. What was the cosplay of? One person the entire weekend noticed who it was. Like only one person knew who it was. And that's because it's kind of, it's not gonna lie, you know, I was talking about the incognito celebrity fit. It's kind of that. Because I cosplayed Sumimi's Uika, which Uika is, hold on. Uika Misumi. Can we get her on screen, folks? Folks, can we get her on screen? Chat, can we get her on screen? There, like yeah, like this is the fit. And no one knew who I was and no one knew it was me, so it did the job. And she's walking away. And she waddled away, waddle, waddle, until the very next day. Bum, 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 bada, bum. Yeah, she's a freak. She's a freak. She's a 100% a freak. But I don't know. She's kind of awesome. I can't lie. She's kind of awesome. So yeah, the karaoke stream was a lot of fun. Oh, and then I did Melodies of Life with Brian. Voice of Drill Girl, Brian. And I was very like, I was very happy to do that. Here's the thing is I wanted to submit Melodies of Life, but the version that I always listen to is like 9 minutes long on like Apple Music. And so I was like, well, I can't do a 9-minute song for karaoke. But then I saw that Melodies of Life was in there and it was 6 minutes long. And I walked up to Brian and I was like, can I duet this with you? And Brian was like, hell yeah. And so we did it and it was awesome. I dug up the clip I made of the 27 wishes. If you want me to put it in chat, just send it to me on Discord and I'll pull it up. Wow, turning off my webcam for a moment so I can put this shit on stream. I feel like I'm oh, wrong one. Oh. Whoop. All right, let me pull this up. This is the best fucking card ever.
How do we even like approach anybody with this? Like, hey, can I get 3 wishes? Like, how do you initiate the conversation? Yeah, whoops.
Or rather,
hold on, I'm getting a response.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
She says I can move over. Just give me a sec.
She gets 27 wishes.
Oh no! Oh no!
No way, dude. There's no way.
Okay. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Would it be one neutral party gets 27?
Yeah, so that's the moment we realized we were giving Lady Emily 27 wishes. Funniest shit in the entire world, by the way. It was awesome. It was so funny. Lady Emily deserves so many wishes. That's like true. That's like actually true. Yeah, so that was like day two. Yeah, it was because of Cerno's perfect math class, which I was supposed to receive a physical copy of, but someone stole it. I'm never ever gonna forget this for as long as I live. For as long as I live, chat. I'm never going to forget this. I was supposed to get Cerno's math class physical edition. Now I got to tell y'all about the white elephant party. Actually, I should probably start with the other party I went to. Well, I don't know. You don't need intimate details of the hotel room party I went to, but I got sloshed and it was awesome. I will say it was kind of healing in a way because like, I haven't really been able to go to the club very much recently, and I was feeling a little sad because I'm like, I'm 30 and I can't get anyone to go to the club with me, and I'm sad, and I don't like, hang out or drink socially anymore. And that used to be like a very fun thing that I did for myself with my friends. And I just don't really have that where I live now. It made me kind of sad. It made me kind of bummed out. But when I was in that MAGFEST hotel room party, I partied like I was in my early 20s again. And I drank so much and I had so much fun with everybody. And it was literally such a blast. I met so many cool people. And it was legit. It was so healing. I was literally like, oh, just because I'm 30 doesn't mean I have to stop having fun. In fact, maybe it's time to work on having more fun. Maybe it's time to have more fun all the time forever. Because I want to. I'm tired of not having fun. Fun is like one of my favorite things. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Muted or unmuted? Muted or unmuted to blow my nose, chat? What do you think? Unmute. Unmute. Mute. Volume up 50%. I won't do that. Unmute. Turn up gain. All right. All right. There's more votes for unmute, so I'll unmute. There you go. 72 months from Cadence Argent. Thank you so much. What do you mean yucky? It's normal. Everybody does it. I don't. Then you got boogies in your nose. If you don't blow your nose, you got boogies in there. But yeah, it was a good party. I drank whatever I was handed. Like it was fucking... Okay, I drank drinks that were handed to me by people I loved and trusted. I did not take drinks from strangers, which you should never do if you're at a party. Even if you know 90% of the people there, if you don't know 10% of the people and one of those 10% of people hands you a drink, you do not drink it. Be smart, chat. Be smart. It was good. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I am glad I got to party because I have not partied in 100,000 fucking years. I mean, it's not entirely true. I've just not partied like that in a while. The last party I went to before that one was, I think, the MomoCon hotel room party that a friend of mine was hosting. And we went there and it got shut down because Mr. Brightside came on and everyone started singing it at the same time. And it got so loud that we got shut down by security. Rest in peace. The NTR anthem, that's so awesome. That's so true. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. I had an amazing time at that party. Didn't get my M10S clear tonight, but I was so close. Nice. I gotta say, I really like M9S so far. I'm gonna try to finish it this weekend with my static. I have to be so honest, it is like the most fun I've had raiding in such a long time, in a way that even though I love M6S, I think M6S was my favorite fight for a long time. M9S is so fun in a way that I have just never, like, I did not think it would be fucking incredible, but it is fucking incredible. Vamp Stomp is a sucks mechanic for melee. Which one was Vamp Stomp again? I only did the fight for 2 days so far. we all had MAGFEST, so we had to start the the thing late. Oh, it's the bat ring. Oh, it's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun though. There's a lot of guesswork because you have to work with the other melee. It's like very fun. I can't imagine doing it in Party Finder. I'm sure that sucks, but with my static, it was fun. So, there was that. I met Marcy and Jamie Page, and oh my god, I was so happy that I got to do all that. But I was also like, I was like glued to Penny's hip for so much of the weekend. I was like, that's my girlfriend, everybody. That's my girlfriend. I love her so fucking much. There was somebody I met over the weekend who asked me how long we had been dating. This was not a random stranger. This was like someone that Penny knew. And I was like, oh, 6 years. And he goes, it's genuinely so cool that you've been dating for 6 years and you're still so like openly affectionate. And I'm like, I love her so much. I was climbing all over her. Even at the meetup, I was like, Penny, Penny. I just love her attention. I love taking up all of her attention if possible. If I could have all of it, that's sick. That's cool. But yeah, I got to meet Marcy and Jamie. I got to hang out with Salty and Sock a little bit. I might be parasocial with my GF. Me too. But that's how you do it. I was so parasocial before I met Penny. I'm not even kidding. I was going to every stream and like I couldn't be a tier 3 because it was YouTube. But every time she streamed, I donated $5 and said hello. And if you do that enough times, eventually the streamer has to date you. That's a joke, chat. That's a joke. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that. I mean, do give streamers money, but don't expect anything out of it. I didn't expect anything out of it, and that's why something happened. Is if I did donate with the expectation that I would be in a relationship with Penny, that would be unhealthy as shit, and there's no way that we ever would have dated. But I did watch all of her streams while I was at work. And then one time when I was having, I don't know if I could say this on stream. What's the statute of limitations for talking about illegal things on stream? Can I talk about illegal things on Twitch in the past tense? Discouraged? It might not always result in a ban, but it can violate policies against illegal conduct, especially if it is seen as glorifying or encouraging illegal behavior. No, chat. No, it's not that bad. I didn't hurt anybody. I'll just say that one time I was having a bad trip. I won't tell you what I was on, maybe because as far as you know, maybe it was like a D9 or something. Maybe it was just a D9. Who knows? I was having a bad trip. And I watched Penny's videos and it made me feel smiles instead. And then like a year and a half later, we were dating, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I tripped on a curb. You're still having that trip, actually? Sorry, that's fine. It turned into a good trip because I watched Penny's videos. I'm not even kidding. Like I was having a bad trip because the person I was dating at the time was they hated my friends a lot. And they messaged me like 10 pages of text about how they didn't like a friend of mine. And I was literally like, I can't handle this right now. I like actually can't handle this right now. I was like starting to panic. And then I watched Penny's videos. I watched Penny's, she's playing Portal 2 with Jenny multiplayer. And I was like, smile. 10, it was a lot. It wasn't 10. I'm exaggerating. It was like probably like 4, but it was too much. It was like pure chaos. I didn't wrap my head around it. I was literally like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Relax. I didn't say that because that's not how you talk to your partners. But in hindsight, I could have said that. I could have said that. I like when I'm in a relationship, I put up with too much stuff. Genuinely, I'll put up with almost anything if I'm dating somebody, which is great because now I'm with somebody who like doesn't do crazy shit and expect me to be okay with it. Like, I just have a partner who's nice to me, which is insane. I know, kind of the most insane thing you could possibly imagine. So I love my girlfriend. And I was hanging on her like a sloth this whole weekend. I was so clingy. It was awesome. I love being clingy, chat. I love being clingy. I really do. Now all you have to put up with is having an awesome GF. That's literally true. And she's the best ever, and I love her. I'm so goopy right now. Emotionally, and my sinuses are kind of acting up. So White Elephant was something that we did on the final day. And it was, we all were in the hotel room sitting in a big circle, and everybody bought little gifts and wrapped them up and was ready to give them out. And let me just tell you, I have never experienced White Elephant like this. So, basically, I went second. Shar went first and like pulled like a bag of 3D printed rupees, which is pretty cool. I went second and I grabbed a gift, and what was in it was a photo, the charismatic photo from Yakuza, which I'll pull it up on stream really quick so you can have a visual example. So this is an item you can get in Yakuza called the charismatic photo. And it's just a picture of some guy. And the gift that I pulled was a picture of this guy. And I don't play Yakuza. I know I should. I know. But like, I was literally like, I don't know who this is. I don't really want this, but that's okay. I'll try to trade it at some point. I don't know. And so we kept going around the room and people were saying like, I want to steal the charismatic photo, but I know as soon as I do, it's going to get stolen from me and then I'm never going to be able to take it again. Because the way the White Elephant works is you can steal something once and then the second time an item gets stolen, it's locked in and nobody can take it anymore. So it was like, everybody was going around the room and I was like, I'm not going to be able to get rid of this. I really want to get rid of this and I can't get rid of it. Like, I need somebody to take it. And nobody ever took it. And I was like, damn, I'm going to get stuck with this Yakuza shit that I don't care about. And nobody seems to care about because nobody's stealing it. Chat, I was wrong. It wasn't that nobody cared about it. It's that nobody wanted to be the first one to take it because they knew it would actually legitimately get stolen immediately. So we get to the second round and we implement silly rules, which was there was more gifts because our wonderful friend Chando did not want anyone to go home without something. And there were a lot of people who couldn't afford a gift or didn't have time to pick one up. So I brought 2 gifts. I brought one for me, one for Penny. I brought Penny like a little pushing plushie of a soda can. And my gift was Elder Scrolls 2 Morrowind for the Xbox. So I put those in the pile. And once everybody had a gift, and there was some crazy shit. There was like a stack of like gay porn, like from the artist alley. Like there was just a bunch of gay porn, like Solid Snake with gigantic nuts pushing through his pants and stuff like that. So that was neat. There was a Tenna mouse pad where he had big titties. There was a Donkey Kong mouse pad where he had big ass cheeks. There was okay, so there was one that was a creature, an animal, handmade by Serpy, and a little sticker pack of Uma Musume stickers. And so we went around. Some gifts were highly sought after, some gifts were not wanted at all. But now we're doing the theft round, and the deal is you can either steal from someone else or put your item in the middle and pick one of the unopened items. And so yeah, there's 3 animals in the world, and now I have the rare animal. Oh shit, I spoiled it. Whatever. But I was about to get to this part anyway, so I'll explain. It gets to Char. Char has the bag of rupees, and she steals the animal and the Uma stickers. Apparently, Char already has an animal, but really wanted the Uma stickers. And immediately, it was my turn right after Char. And I immediately was like pretending to contemplate because I didn't want to break Char's heart, but I knew where it was going, and I knew I had to. I wanted the rare animal so bad. I wanted the rare animal more than I wanted oxygen in my lungs. So I stole the rare animal from Char, meaning that it had been taken twice, and now I own it permanently. I'm going to show you. I have to move the charismatic photo. This is the rare animal. So the way that I got this is by putting the charismatic photo back. I literally put it back into the pile because I was like, I don't want this, and it doesn't seem like anyone else wants it because no one's taking it. I was so wrong about that, by the way. I just figured nobody else wanted it, so oh, there's a little hole in its butt. Also, I'll have to sew it. I don't really know how to sew, but I'll figure it out. But this is my animal. And I told Char, I was like, I only kind of want the Uma stickers so we could split those. And so I played the music from Uma Musume on my phone for when you pull. And then I opened up the sticker pack. And these are the ones I got. Is our beautiful Oguri cap with a big stack of rice and Angus Tachyon. And then Char got another Oguri cap that was a little bit more neutrally posed, and a Maruzensky, which I think she immediately gave to Penny. But I wanted this animal so fucking much. I wanted this animal so much. And I gave up the charismatic photo to get it. And this is what Char actually bought. Char ended up at the very end with the bag of rupees, and Char bought the 2 stickers with 5 rupees, which I carry with me now in my heart and in my soul. So I have 5 rupees given to me by Char in exchange for 2 Uma stickers, and I have my animal, which I love this animal so fucking much. I was so happy that I got this. I wanted this so fucking bad. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get it because if nobody steals it, then it could get stolen from me. But it's like I want it more than anything. And then Char stole it, and I was like, now's my chance. It's now or never. So I stole this, and then the game went on for like 2 more hours. But I was the first one with a locked-in item, so I was just sitting there watching chaos ensue. What does chaos look like, you might ask? Well, it gets to Brian, and Brian grabs the charismatic photo from the table since it is currently up for grabs. And then Meeks picks something and then walks out of the room for a little while. I think they Meeks just he had somewhere to go for something or other. I don't really know what the deal was. He walked out. And things kept going around. There was like a horse race test t-shirt that was hotly contested. Someone pulled it out, and then Socks stole it and put it on. And then Fable stole it from Socks, but had to rip it off of Socks because Socks didn't want to give it up. So we kept on going around in this circle, business as usual. And then it gets to, I don't know if it was Nifty. I think it was Nifty who was like, I'm taking the charismatic photo. And Brian is like, okay. You got to come get it though. Socks goes over. Or sorry, Nifty goes over. It's gone. There's no charismatic photo in the room. Meeks stole the charismatic photo, or I should say, Brian conspired with Meeks, gave Meeks the charismatic photo, and when Meeks left the room, he left with the charismatic photo and posted a picture in the group chat that said, "Are y'all looking for this?" And it was a picture of the charismatic photo as they were walking through the convention hall. The devious planning that was in place. Yeah, there was a strategy involved. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a literal heist. The problem with that heist is that Meeks came back and was waiting outside the hotel room door. Couldn't stay away from the scene of the crime. And when Nifty found out that Meeks was out there, he chased Meeks down the hall. He chased Meeks. There's a video, I'm not going to show it, but Nifty chased Meeks down and got the photo. The aggro was insane. So the function of this picture in game, right? The function of this picture in game is apparently when you have it equipped, people, your encounter rates or your encounters with enemies are way more aggressive. Like they become relentlessly aggro and they attack you constantly and they beat the shit out of you. This thing became real. At first I was just holding it and I didn't even want it. And people kept on like making eyes at it like, oh fuck, I really want that and stuff. But like nobody was taking it. So I figured people don't actually want it that bad, right? Like it doesn't actually matter all that much. Nah, dude, people went fucking insane for this thing. They were chasing each other in the halls. They were chasing each other in the hotel room halls. It could have gotten much worse, but everyone was okay. Everyone survived. But the cruelty and violence that ensued because of that picture was fucking insane. So I'm glad I put it back genuinely, because then I got my creature. I love this creature so much. And I was locked in with this creature the whole time. And I have to be so honest, the entire night, there was not a single thing I wanted more than this beautiful animal. So I was quite happy. But yeah, a lot of stuff got passed around. It was very, very fun. Penny ended up taking Morrowind, which I thought was funny because I was like, oh, that's the thing that I got. I didn't even know you wanted Morrowind, but we have our original. I bought an original Xbox on Black Friday and I set it up in our living room. So Penny wanted Morrowind. She took Morrowind, and now we have Morrowind. Which is pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I didn't even think it was that cool because, everybody jokes. They're like, haha, funny, Todd Howard, video game, silly. I didn't even know that Morrowind was such a quote unquote like cool item, but apparently it's like really, really like it was a hot commodity at that White Elephant, and Penny got it, and now we have it. But overall, the white elephant was scary and violent and brought out an abject cruelty I have not seen in my friends before. But the trade-off is that I got a Serpy creature animal that it's rare. There's only one in, this is one of 3 in the whole world, and I love this creature more than life itself. So that was the white elephant. Then, when the con was ending, Penny and I went to this like gamer area where they had challenges that you could do that were like ROM hacks of different games, and you play the challenges and you get points, and you could trade those points in for MAGFEST delicious prizes. You could get like t-shirts and stuff. Unfortunately, we discovered it way too late because we could only rack up like 100 points. And most of the cool stuff costed like 600 to 800. And we only discovered it on the last day, so we didn't really get anything super interesting, but it was fun nonetheless. It was very interesting and fun and cool. I liked that it was there. The con ended and Rebecca Sugar's autograph signing got canceled. I do still have this though. Hold on. I got this from the merch booth and it was cool. I also got a Casey Lee Williams t-shirt, but I got this Steven Universe, the movie vinyl. This is what I would have gotten signed by Rebecca Sugar if I had the chance. That and the God Game card. But since the signing was canceled, there was no chance. But it was still great to see Rebecca Sugar live. And Estelle, fucking Estelle. Oh my God. I'll never forget that shit. And I got a selfie with Casey Lee Williams. Let me see how much of my face is visible, because I could maybe show y'all the Casey Lee Williams selfie. I have to decide. Let me scroll up for a moment. I was also using that picture to straight up lie to Mar. I posted the picture in our group chat and I was like, hey, I just hit up Casey. We're going to go to the club. We're best friends now. I think Mar, I don't think Mar was ever fooled by it, but it sounded like he was for a second there. I could have been misreading though, because I can't read tone in text. I have no idea. Maybe I tricked Mar. Maybe I tricked Mar, maybe I didn't. I'll have no idea for the rest of time. Where is... You know what I want to do for karaoke next year is I really want to do Vamp Fatale's theme song from Final Fantasy 14, because it's really good. It's such a good song. It's crazy. I feel like I could tear that shit up. If I cosplay Vamp Fatale, that would be like even cooler. Where's my cool picture with Casey Lee Williams? I'm trying to find it, chat. You're just gonna have to bear with me a Momo. Just a Momo, just like MomoCon. Oh my God, MomoCon. Yay, MomoCon. I will say, like, I didn't really expect, because I left and like it was a very teary goodbye for a lot of people. For some reason or another, I wasn't really all that sad though. I was pretty happy with how fun the weekend was. It really wasn't like a oh my God, this is devastating moment for me. I was kind of just like happy that I got to spend so much time with my friends, and I was thinking like I need to do more of this shit all the time. But I think in hindsight, it was just like a duller post-con depression, because now I'm like, now that I'm home and I've been home for a week, and like I don't feel like overtly sad, but I found that like it's impossible for me to like do shit. I think maybe that is the manifestation of the post-con depression. I think that might be it. I didn't think I had it at all, and then I was like, wait a minute. Things ain't supposed to be like this. As it turns out, sometimes it's hard to get out of bed and do things and stuff. And part of that is the fact that fuck you, it's January, because it's January and I fucking hate January. Oh, you know what? I look so cute in this picture, actually. I look so cute and I'm masked up. So you know what? You all get to see it. I'm gonna put it on stream. I look so cute in this one. My silly songs that I like to sing. That's the Vamp Fatale song. All right, cool. Here's a fucking huge picture that I have to slowly, manually make smaller. There, that's me and Casey Lee Williams. My hair looks so good here. I curled it. It didn't always keep the curls though. My eye makeup looks good too. I've been doing this thing with like, I have like a little sparkly eyeliner stick and I fucking love it. What I do is I draw in the wings and the inner corner and then I blend them out with some black eyeshadow and then I blend that into glitter. I basically just have like a big fucking stick of glitter that I rub on my eyelids. Damn, chat, I'm kind of pretty in this picture. Who's that other person? Your skin looks so nice now, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. That is, it got way worse as soon as I got home because I need to restart my psoriasis treatments. I did my psoriasis treatments leading up to MAGFEST and then I couldn't keep up with them because I was fucking running all over the place. And also doing a full face of makeup every day fucks up the amount of makeup you're able to put on. And I was putting a full face of makeup on every day. So I need to restart my psoriasis routine at some point. Has your hair ever been blue? Yeah, 100% yes. I went to Seattle and my hair was bright blue the whole time. Not because I was in Seattle. That's just a coincidence. Yeah, I really liked, I liked dyeing my hair turquoise, so I've done that a few times. And one of the times it just became a very, very vibrant blue. It didn't really come out turquoise like I wanted it. The only problem with dyeing your hair turquoise, though, that I found over the years is that it fades to green, and I don't like the green it fades to. I think it's a little, I don't know. I think it looks sad and gross when it fades to green. So I haven't dyed my hair blue in a very long time because I just really hate how it fades. It just really doesn't look good. But it's so good while it lasts. Like when it's still vibrant and blue for like a couple months, like that's the best couple months ever. Because you just got super pretty blue hair, but then it's like, then you look like the fucking jokester. Which is not, maybe that's what some people want, but it's not what I want. My animal, I love this animal so much. Yeah, I'm sure it would last longer if I got a tinted shampoo. I rarely ever have the energy to dye my hair. So like when the tinted shampoo is done doing its thing and my hair starts to fade to green, I'm going to hate it. I'm going to absolutely hate it. I should buy a plush next con. I didn't even have to. Because Robin gave me this and I love it so much. It's so squishy. My squishy s'more. My squishy s'more. Hashtag my squishy s'more. All right. So we should talk about my birthday chat, which happened in August. I did a big stream and I updated my throne so that people could buy me gifts. And a lot of people bought me a lot of awesome things. I was waiting for everything to come in before I did an unboxing. Unfortunately, there was a tardigrade from Build-A-Bear that never came in. and I have to refund that. I think I have to either solve whatever happened there or refund it. So until now, I haven't done it yet, but I would like to because everyone was so generous, and I already have the webcam set up, which I barely ever have my webcam set up. So I'm gonna pull up my stuff that folks got me, and I'm gonna pull up the list of things and folks who got them for me, so that we could check them out together. I think that was the one I got. Yeah, I'll be sure to refund you. I apologize. I don't know why that happened. Maybe they discontinued or something. I gotta make sure that the stuff on my wish list right now isn't sold out. I guess it's okay. What about this Tifa figurine? That's probably sold out. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me pull up my orders from my birthday so I could thank everyone properly. Okay, yeah, it says there's an issue with the tardigrade. It just says issue. It doesn't say anything else. How could I possibly solve an issue if you're, well, whatever. I'll figure that out later. Here we go. It's time to open things on stream. I'm going to open these boxes off camera because they will probably have things like addresses on them and stuff like that. And you know the drill. It would not be smart of me to put that in front of you, even if you want to see it so bad. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Wait. Okay, so I have to be so honest. It's been so long I forgot what I asked for. But this is the Dawn Trail soundtrack. This is a CD of the Dawn Trail soundtrack. Holy fuck. I need to open this actually because there's something inside. Dude, I fucking love Dawn Trail so much. Oh, I think this is like a collectible sleeve. This is a sleeve it can go in. Yeah, because it's got like little edges here. Let me just carefully fold this. It's very hard to do, but I'm glad that it's this sturdy. There we go. And there we go. This might be the coolest thing I own. Please. There it is. How fucking awesome is that? Dawn Trail is my favorite expansion ever. I'm gonna be so sad when it's over. I just hope that Sphene is... I hope we could take Sphene with us. I'm so desperate, dude. I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate. I'm not even kidding. Like, I said this and I kind of still believe it. I don't know how easy it would be I don't know how easy it would be for me to keep playing Final Fantasy 14 if she ever got like killed off. Genuinely. I don't think she would, but like I'm just saying, like, I don't think I could like play the game anymore. I mean, like maybe I could. But it would be hard. It would be really hard. I couldn't survive, man. I couldn't. That's my character. Okay. We have another one. They stopped killing off major characters a while ago. That is kind of true. Oh wait, I gotta say who that was from. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited about toys. That was from an anonymous gifter. Okay, so I guess never mind. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Yeah, they stopped killing off major characters and they started bringing back dead ones. Looking at you. Wait, that's a spoiler. Whatever. Starts with a G. Don't like him. This is Eorzea Academy Final Fantasy 14. A lot of Final Fantasy 14 gifts because I was so deep in the Dawn Trail brain rot. This is a manga about all the characters from Final Fantasy going to school together. Is that fucking Xenos, Asahi, and Yotsuyu? That's crazy. What the fuck happens in this thing? What the fuck happens in this? That's crazy. That was from Clerics Rose. Thank you, Clerics Rose. And sorry it took me so long to open these in front of people. These just haven't been able to go onto my shelves because of how long I've waited. And they've just been sitting in boxes. Oh, fuck yeah. We got Final Fantasy. It's the symbols of the 12. It's washi tape for the 12 gods. And something extremely important, something more important than air and oxygen. This is an acrylic standee of Kryl Baldessian, who is one of my favorite characters in the whole entire game. I love Kryl so fucking much. She is so awesome. I'm opening this right now. If I can. I might not be able to. I have to clean my office tomorrow. There's so much fucking garbage everywhere. I keep opening things, chat. I keep opening things and bringing home convention goodies. I still haven't really cleaned up from my Disney trip. I have like Disney merchandise that's all just sitting out. Kryl! Kryl! I love Kryl. I love Kryl so much. Kryl is from, and the washi tape is from, wait, no, they were from two different people, but they were in the same box. That's weird because the Dawn Trail soundtrack wasn't in the same box and neither was the manga. That's so strange. Frollo got me Kryl and Amber Snakerdecked got me the washi tape. So thank you so fucking much. Thank you so much. I'm so curious though as to why they were in the same box, but the other stuff wasn't, because they were all ordered at the same time. Kabam. Big box. Oh my god, dude. This is from an anonymous gifter again. Bro, let me thank you properly. Like, all the fucking coolest shit I've ever, like, received in my entire life is from anonymous gifters. This is the vinyl soundtrack for Dawn Trail. This is the vinyl soundtrack. Like, how fucking sick is that? And it's from an anonymous gifter. This is so sick. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's all in Japanese. Oh, it's a vinyl single, so this is probably just like the Dawn Trail theme. Very cool. It's just a 7-inch single vinyl. So pretty. What is this gem in the middle? Is that a sphere? Is that a sphere? Is that a sphere? Is that what that is? It could be. I don't know. Who knows? Well, that is just awesome. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. I wish I knew who you were, but thank you. Genuinely, this is the coolest thing ever. I need a new record player. I should put that on my throat. My record player's fucking broken. Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail. Yay, it's a Dawn Trail kind of night. I'm just getting all these. Ah! What? What? Two? What? Huh? What just happened? What the fuck? Civil Ellie just got me the Tifa figure. What the fuck? A late birthday gift? But it's Tifa. What? I know I didn't get the tardigrade, but this is huge. What? Ah! Thank you so much. It's like a classic Tifa. It's like a FF7 classic Tifa. And she's got ball joints like a dolly. She can hang out with Millie. Dude. Ellie, thank you so fucking much. Oh my god. So there's some other gifts here that I didn't... Oh, wait, hold on. I have one of these. This Miku, which is so cute. I have to open it. We gotta build this Miku. I need a new pair of scissors. Oh, I just bought new scissors at MAGFEST. I had to go to the FedEx store to get my stickers printed. Bogo's minted. And while I was there, I purchased a pair of scissors to cut the stickers out with. Miku, what happened to you? No! This keeps happening to Miku! Oh, God! That's a callback to one of my famous bits. Chat, do you know what it is? Do you know about my famous bit? You can find it on my TikTok. This is such a beautiful figure. I have to be so honest. There are a couple of Miku figurines that I leave the twin tails off of because she looks like such a fucking gay when she has like just the short hair. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's a look. Joke of dollop, Miku. It's a big clock. Because presumably she's late for something because of how Alice in Wonderland this figurine is. This is such a cool figurine. It's such a cool little statue. She's gonna get the twin tails. I'm just saying though, like look at her short hair. Like, is that not the cutest fucking thing? She looks like a gay person. I mean, she's Miku, so she is a gay person. And there she is, the Miku to save the world. Isn't she adorable? Oh my god, I love this Miku so much. And this is from Aura Heart. Thank you, Aura Heart, for the wonderful, wonderful birthday gift from like 5 months ago. Oh god, literally 5 months ago. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry. I'm sorry. Now there were 2 more things and I have to go get them because I just realized I don't have them in my office. So give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. Don't be scared. I walked away for 30 seconds. Chat, do you get scared when I'm not here? Are you okay? Okay. So here is, this gift is from Mom and Dad. Oh, my mom and dad got me this off of Throne. This is a Star Wars Lego. I could build this on stream sometime, maybe. I have a lot of Lego sets that aren't built that I could build on stream. That's an ATST for the uninitiated, for the people who are too scared to let love into their hearts. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. Random chatter. All right, well, this is one that I've wanted. This last one is something that I've wanted for a very long time. So the fact that I was letting it collect dust and I never opened it is a little wacky to me. Sorry, chat. I apologize that I didn't open my Christmas presents for fucking 5 months. This is Encyclopedia Eorzea Volume 2, which is, if you don't know, this is the lore book for Final Fantasy XIV, which is just so deeply important to me. I'm so serious. This, like, I love Encyclopedia Eorzea. I'm not even that far in it. I just want to keep reading it, though. I wanted this shit so fucking bad. And Autumn got it for me for my birthday. So thank you, Autumn. Thank you so much. And then last but absolutely fucking not least is something I cannot show you a picture of easily, but it is my computer monitor. When I needed a new one, Robin got this for me. And it is an incredibly good computer monitor. Wait, I did? Yes. Yes, you have. But Robin got me the current computer monitor I'm using. I cannot show you because it's being used as a computer monitor. It is the AOC Q27G3XMN. Who fucking names this shit? 2K QHD gaming monitor, mini LED. I feel like that's not even part of the name. Okay. Robin, hi. Thank you for the monitor. It saved me, saved my fucking life, because as soon as I plugged it in, my other monitor burnt out. I was also showing off this, which I successfully remembered was from you, even though I don't ever remember fucking anything. I remembered this squishy pushing s'more. And I love it so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's everything for MAGFEST and my birthday gifts. We did the unboxing of a lifetime. Man, it was such a good time. And then, so yeah, Penny and I, we stayed one extra day. We stayed over at Marcy's place and just, it was fun. It was such a fun time. I will say I was so like burnt out by the end. I was just like I was a little fly on the wall. Like stuff when we went to Marcy's, I was just quiet. I was just holding my plushie. And can you do me a small favor? What's your small favor? It depends. How about that? It depends. Do you I do still have Tiny Now. I didn't even show off Tiny Now. This was also handed to me by Autumn. Now, you are on a Polaroid. It's a proper meal. Do not eat Tiny Now. Stay away. I saw a Nanao cosplayer. I actually wanted to cosplay Nanao as well, and I had all the pieces, but I couldn't find a yellow hoodie that fit well and looked close enough to the actual one. But I cosplayed Uika from Ave Mujica, so all's well that ends well. But yeah, I had a very, very, very wonderful MAGFest, but I was so burnt out by the end. We went to Marcy's and I was just like snuggling with my plushies. I didn't say fucking nothing. I was just quiet and it was just, everything was happening around me. I feel like I kind of got more talkative as the night went on, but I was so beat. And I was just like, sometimes I just want to be a silent little freak and say nothing and watch things happen next to me. Sometimes that's awesome. And then we all played Final Fantasy 14 together. I got to play Final Fantasy 14 in the same room with Penny, Marcy and Jamie Page, and it was cool and it was fun and I liked it. Yes, Dolores, the one and the same. I cosplayed Dolores at MAGFest and one person recognized me the whole weekend. Or I guess for the whole day I was cosplaying because I only cosplayed her for one day. I got to start bringing plushies with me for travel. Yeah, it was easy because we drove, but to be honest, I don't think I could leave home without a plushie. I brought one to MomoCon also. I feel safer if I have a plushie with me. PTSD gang represent on Dollop stream, twitch.tv/Dollop. Chat, you need to know this. And this is important for some of you, I'm sure. Did you know that you can bring a plushie wherever you want and basically no one can stop you? Even if you're at work, you could have one in the car. You could take little breaks to go see your plushie. It's great. When I was doing my therapy for my fear of bats, I took my Zubat plushie with me for moral support. That's sweet. It wasn't until my
donation message, but it is too tiny to hear.
Oh, Tiny Nanao, thank you for the $5. Sorry, I can't hear your little message though. I've been going to therapy for a couple years now. I mean, I've been going to therapy for like a long time throughout my life, but I only really started to get into like the deep, crazy stuff recently. Within the last 2 years. And I was awakened to the fact that I felt better when I had a plush with me than if I was just out and about with nothing. And so now I keep a few comfort items on my person. Generally speaking, I have a small plush in my backpack usually. For a long time, it was a big Gulliver plushie I got at the aquarium. It was Gulliver from Animal Crossing. But now I've got this big weighted plush, and then I also have a Cinnamoroll that fits in my backpack. So when I need to be covert, that's how I do it, is I have my Cinnamoroll in my mini backpack. And I don't leave the house without Millie anymore, because Millie is such a cute little dolly and I love her. And she provides me with endless amounts of happiness and comfort. So, like, here's the thing. I understand if you don't have like PTSD or if you don't care about shit like this. I'm sure it sounds very weird that an adult is running around with plushies. But let me tell you, when you realize that like nobody can really judge you for doing stuff like that, and nobody can really judge you for taking care of yourself, it's kind of beautiful. It's kind of wonderful. It kind of opens your eyes to shit. Sometimes you're 30 years old and you walk around with a plushie and life is better because of it. And you know what? You don't even, I'm going to go as far as to say, you know, even if you don't have PTSD, if you feel better to have a plushie than not have a plushie, fucking take a plushie with you wherever you go. Who cares? Plushies are helpful and nice. It's true. It's fucking true. I really appreciate it, Robin. That's so nice of you. I love my big s'more. I love my animal, my Serpy animal creature. This one. And I love Meepers, who's sitting on my lap right now. And you know what, chat? I'm about to reveal something. I'm about to do a grand reveal. I have one. And it's the big one. I have a big fucking blahage. I'm knocking shit over. I'm knocking shit over, chat. How do you live with me? How do you live with me when I keep knocking shit over? I've just been calling mine Mr. Shark, but maybe they need a proper name. Mr. Shark is pretty cute, though. This is Meepers. I haven't named my Serpy animal yet. Maybe I should. This is my little creature. Yeah. But yeah, MAGFEST was fun. MAGFEST was really great. I'm really looking forward to MomoCon. That one I might not do a meetup for, because I didn't do a meetup at MomoCon last year, and that kind of worked for me. Sometimes you just want to have private time at conventions. So yeah, I probably won't do a meetup at MomoCon. I'll probably just go for myself. I'm open to changing that. I could change it, but it would be kind of nice to just, I mean, people will probably run into me if I do like God Game, because I love doing God Game in person. So you'll probably see me there, but I don't want to do a meetup really. The meetup at MAGFEST was a fucking blast though. It was so cool. It was so much fun. It was so huge and so cool, and I loved it. I got to meet a lot of y'all. I was surprised, genuinely. This might sound a little pessimistic, and I apologize if it does, but I was surprised that so many people wanted to see me specifically, because I spend a lot of time thinking about how cool my friends are, you know? And there were some cool people at that meetup. And you know, I don't know. I just didn't know so many people would be like so hype about my shit and seeing me. So yeah, that was very cool. It was very, very cool. I'm gonna think about it for a long time. Joke's on you, you are cool too. I know I am. It's just that here's the thing is, I think I got the wrong idea or something, because like after the Sonic Riders fan dub, like people still didn't really know who I was, you know? And even for the first few years of streaming, people didn't really know who I was. I tried to host a meetup at ASIN and no one came. So I ended up going to someone else's meetup. I went to like someone else's meetup, and I was just like, well, I'm at a content creator meetup for somebody I watch on YouTube. I tried to do one though, and nobody came. Then again, ASIN is kind of small, I guess. Not small. I mean, ASIN's fucking huge, but like attendance wise, I don't know how many of my following goes to ASIN. Like chat, if I was like hyping it up, I was like, I'm going to ASIN. You want to see me at ASIN, chat? You want to see me at ASIN? Like realistically, how many people are going to Chicago and going to ASIN? Probably not many. Maybe I just don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of a fan base in my hometowns, my hometown areas. Most of my people are I don't know. Do you all live in Portland or something? Because you're all gay people. That's like the stereotype. Don't tell me where you live. Yeah, I don't know though. I grew up in the Midwest. I was just thinking about this earlier today, is that I didn't know what Midwest emo was until I saw it on TikTok, because we just called it emo. Chicago is actually close enough for me to go. Bad news, I'm never going to ASIN ever again because they got really boring. They don't do like anything fun or cool at ASIN anymore. Though I did see that there was a Sphene cosplayer, and of course, I'm sad that I didn't see the Sphene cosplayer in person, but you know, what am I supposed to do? If you went to Youmacon again, I'd be able to go there. I go there every year. I only went to Youmacon once, and it was to sell art, and it was the most money I had ever made at a convention, and I paid my rent for 2 months off of it. And it was because I made a print of Komaida and Sans dancing together with energy swords. I doubt they would have the same poll nowadays. It's kind of a dead meme, but I mean, it made money. It made money while it lasted. Prints don't really sell very easily unless they're like memes, though. I mean, I don't buy prints anymore, and I remember having a hard time selling prints. Komaida the Danganronpa guy? Yes. Chat, I missed you. I'm glad we could do this. I'm glad we could do this stream. I missed streaming. I missed hanging out with y'all. I'm sorry it's so late at night, and I'm sorry I have no energy. I hate to say it, but a lot of my streams might be of similar energy for the next little bit, because as I was saying at the top of the stream, in case you missed it, I get seasonal depression very bad in January. And that is kind of stacking on top of post-con depression, realizing that I don't get to see my friends for a little while. And I was just, I can't even lie, I was in and out of bed like all day today. And I literally, like, this is like the fourth, I was literally saying to Penny, I was like, I've done nothing today. And then I was like, okay, I did 4 things. That's not bad. I went for a walk with Penny. I cleaned the air fryer. I made dinner. And then my 4th thing was streaming. I was only able to do 4 things today. You gotta count the little things. Okay, I also ate a bowl of cereal, but that's the thing. That's the thing, is that I kind of overate today because I was stressed out and sad. So I don't want to count eating meals, because those aren't all good things. Sometimes I was just like, what if I had a lot of chocolate? And then I had a lot of chocolate. I want chocolate. I don't know what else I did. I helped Penny put groceries away. Sometimes when you're sad, having a lot of food is a good thing. Yeah, but I woke up badly today because of my undiagnosed sleep apnea, as I was saying earlier. And so I didn't get a very good night of sleep, and eating a lot didn't make me feel better. My brain just wanted easy endorphins, but the problem with that is that you feel bad afterwards, because if you eat a lot of sugar, you don't feel very good. The dinner one is impressive. That one takes a lot of energy, at least for me. Yeah, I just I cleaned the air fryer and then I made Penny and I some chicken sandwiches. I used lettuce, pickles, and garlic aioli on mine, and I think that the garlic aioli was way too strong. It was way stronger than I thought it would be. It just the entire sandwich tasted like garlic. Which maybe maybe that's your jam. I'm a garlic moderate. I don't like drowning things in garlic. I like it when it's not the only thing you taste in a meal. I wanted to put, we have Zaxby's Zax sauce in a bottle, but I was looking at it and it turns out that it is expired by about a month because we haven't been using it that much. So I had to throw it out. The garlic parm is good, but you know, same deal. If you use too much of it, it's going to overpower everything. You ever just put random things in the air fryer? Sometimes I put a tomato slice in and get a tomato chip. No. No, I do not. I do want to make, tomorrow I want to make my special salsa, my special mango habanero salsa, because that is a healthy treat that tastes so incredible. It is very involved to make, but it's so good. It's so fucking good. I got the recipe from my older brother. I don't think I can give it out because it doesn't belong to me, and it also doesn't belong to him. He has a friend that made the salsa for a competition, and it came in first place. And I could see why, because it's like incredibly delicious. It's so good. Yeah. I want to make some of that. It's already changed too many hands anymore in the Kursanaks. Yeah, I've given it out to some people, but it's always behind closed doors in private, people that I know at least a little bit. So I don't want to like put it public because it's literally someone else's creation. Yeah. You're not, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you know this, chat, but in Italy, you're not even like, people have like family recipes that you're never supposed to give out ever. It's like illegal to steal them in Italy. And they get passed down through families. And I have my great grandma's family passed spaghetti recipe, my spaghetti sauce recipe. Yeah, they'll get you for it. I'm not supposed to share it with people, but I don't think my family really adheres to that, but I think it's all right. It's pretty good. I've made it myself one time. It was yummy. I have to be so honest though, a lot of the times I don't make it fresh. I just buy a jar of salsa. Salsa? No, spaghetti sauce. I do a lot of Alfredo pasta too. I get the jar of Alfredo and I do like rotisserie chicken in it. So it's chicken Alfredo. Is that part of why American pizza is so different from Italian pizza? No, the reason they're so different is that pizza is an American invention, an Italian-American invention specifically. Tomatoes themselves are not native to Italy. And so even though tomatoes now are used in plenty of Italian dishes in Italy, a lot of the ones we take for granted as Italian dishes, like pizza, spaghetti sauce, bruschetta, stuff like that, all those tomato heavy dishes were Italian American inventions specifically because there were so many people, there were so many Italians emigrating to America. Is this going to be on the test? No, nothing is. The only thing on the test is dollop cool? And unfortunately for me, there's no wrong answers. You have to answer with your heart. Whatever you say is true. The answer is yes. Thank you. I feel like I'm getting pretty quiet. I'm getting pretty I'm withdrawing a little bit. It might be rest time for me. Seasonal depression, you know how it is. Sometimes it's time to close up shop. So I think I am going to call it here. It is late, but I also I slept all day. I really did sleep all day. I'm sorry if this was a sad stream. I hope I didn't make you frown. I had a lot of fun and I missed you, chat, and I'm glad we got to talk about MAGFEST. Yay! I made chat happy. Yay! Should we raid Mar? What's Mar up to? All right, well, it doesn't look like he's going to stop anytime soon. He's currently drawing Garfield's feet. So I hope you enjoy Garfield's feet, chat. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I missed you. I'll have more updates on my dollop 2.5, which you could see right here. She is fully rigged. She is movable. She is usable. She is real. She exists. Her rig was finished during MAGFEST, and I got a video of it, and it's very awesome, and I've been playing with it for the past few days. The only thing I have to do is update some other branding. I want to change some things, make things nice and pretty for the So, yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good night. You're all, God made you special and he loves you very much. And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. God has a lot to say in his book. And we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a look.